Alright, guys.
In central defence, Charles Arangi starts alongside İlkay Gündoğan in central midfield, and in attack it's the very pacey Timo Werner. And they get the ball rolling in this Champions League group stage confrontation. Mitchell Weiser, Paulinho. Targets to aim at. Illegal play, and hence a free kick. He's been admonished by the referee. He's now got to walk something of a tightrope.
Yeah, he knows exactly where he stands. Look at the referee, how he's told him off there. No yellow card, but certainly knows what the referee's thinking.
Well, we referenced it earlier, but with this being the last game in the group stage, there's still much to play for, particularly for the travelling fans, who'll be hoping their side can secure top spot tonight.
Well, I've never met a player who ever wants to finish second, and finishing top obviously gives you the advantage of an easier first round knockout phase game, so they'll be looking for that.
And here is Paulinho. Weiser with it. Havertz. Time for the cross. Weiser. Now Gündoğan. And on the volley, that's not exactly how he intended to catch it.
Well, it's worth a chance. 1 in 10, it goes in the top corner. 9 out of 10 goes where it did do.
Well, he has to be regarded always as a dangerous opponent, but what should we expect to see from him in this game, Lee? Well, he did his best to remain onside, but just failed.
Yeah, it was close, but that's all it needs to be, close. He was offside.
It has to be! Oh, that's a goal at the wrong end. Well, it's every defender's nightmare. An own goal here.
Well, let's see that again. I don't want to look at it as a former defender. I've scored a few of these in my time, and they were always my fault. Got blamed for all of them. Important the players pick him up from here on in.
So, an own goal, and now they are chasing this game. Textbook defending inside the box. He must finish! Wide of the target, and he's going to be disappointed.
Disappointed? Wow, it's a shocker. He should be doing a lot better than that.
Poor attempt at a pass, really.
I forgot.
Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. A chance to level it. Goalkeeping right out of the top drawer. The keeper has custody of the ball, but just a few seconds beforehand, he had a big save to make.
Well, keep hold of it. Have a breather, because that first save deserves us all to look at him and clap.
Arangis. Straight at the goalkeeper then. It's with Gundogan. Werner. Werner. Crossing possibilities. That's excellent defending following the cross. And a goal I'm hearing at the Metropolitano. Alan McInally can tell us a lot more.
It's a goal for Atletico Madrid. 38 minutes played. 1-0.
Thanks, Alan. Havertz. Excellent ball over the top. Can he make it count? Incredible instinctive goalkeeping.
Yeah, he didn't have long to react, did he? But you have to praise his reflexes there.
And now the delivery. Wrist on ball. Giving it a try. The referee's verdict is 3 additional minutes. The one thing he does know how to do is shield the ball. Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. And he got to it fairly easily. Well, a pleasant situation to be in before a ball was kicked in anger. They knew they'd be taking part in the knockout stages, but if it stays like...
Let's watch that.
And they get the ball rolling in this Champions League group stage confrontation. Now Gundogan. And on the volley, that's not exactly how he intended to catch it.
Well, it's worth a chance. 1 in 10, it goes in the top corner.
Oh, that's a goal at the wrong end. And the second half of this Champions League group stage meeting is underway. Read it magnificently and intercepted. Havertz. This looks promising. Into the advanced position. Well, probably a fair assessment of his first half's work would be a mixed bag.
Well, with the team winning, the school report says must do better. He's not done enough in this first half. Needs to improve, needs more energy, needs a lot more of everything, to be honest with you.
A lot of live football to come right here on EA TV. And I very much hope you can join us for this game.
Yeah, that looks a great matchup, doesn't it? Looking forward to some fast-flowing football there.
Aware of the threat, solving the problem.
What?
Will it happen for him here? Fine reaction save from the goalkeeper.
Goalkeeping at its best. Really, really top draw.
Firing it in. Staunch rearguard action. It's one corner after another. So the corner played into the box. Well, you're not going to bamboozle the goalkeeper with a corner like that. And we're inside the final 30 minutes. It might be on for them. They could pick out a teammate. Fisted clear. Given away. Useful looking ball. It's there for him. It's still alive. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. There. Big chance to get them on terms. Almost touched onto the bar. The shot wasn't really far enough away from the goalkeeper, was it?
No, but he picked up the flight nice and early. Well, they've just got to keep pushing, Derek. They're certainly creating enough chances. That'll please the coach. As you can see from the stats, chance after chance, a goal.
Nothing wrong with that idea. Nothing positive comes of it, unfortunately.
Well, the atmosphere is electric. The crowd are really trying to urge the players on. Use that energy as a player.
And they look as though they want to make this move count. They've regained possession. 15 minutes remaining. There's a slide rule pass. It has to be. Excellent goalkeeping following the chip.
Oh, he's read it brilliantly well. Really has. Knew what the player was going to do. Great save.
Really good reading of the game to win possession back.
Well, there's a saying in football, Derek, that you always get one more chance. They need that chance right now. The fans feel it might be coming too.
Bailey in full control of the ball here. Tar. We might very well have late excitement here. 5 minutes to go and just one goal between them. Kai Havertz must score. Well, it's the late show, and they are level again.
Well, there's all types of goals, spectacular headers, overhead kicks. This is a simple one, but it still adds up to a goal on the score sheet.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. Even Steven, one apiece in this match. And given away. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Making excellent progress with the ball at his feet. Taking care of business defensively here. Leon Bailey. The cross is on. Gundogan. And he was in the right place to intercept. Well, it doesn't get much better than this in the context of the group stage.
Yeah.
It has to be. Oh, that's a goal at the wrong end. Well, it's every defender's nightmare. An own.
I better have an easy matchup. Oh no. Alright, let's see who it is. That's not bad, I think. No injuries. Okay.
A game that should get pulses racing. Two of the foremost sides in Europe on a collision course. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV. Good evening to you and a warm welcome to the part of West London where the King's Road and Fulham Road meet, Stamford Bridge. I'm Derek Ray, joined here on the commentary box by Lee Dixon. We've got action from the round of 16 in the Champions League to bring you. Lee, this ought to be special.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. With the visitors being such big favourites in this game, the home side's got nothing to lose. Have a go, stick to your game plan, see if you can put them under pressure. Who knows what's going to happen? Really looking forward to this.
Number 8, Ross Barkley. And number 14, Andre Plummer.
Kepa is given the green light in goal. Jose Maria Jimenez plays with Antonio Rudiger in central defence. Jorginho plays with N'Golo Kanté in the centre of the park. And up front, it's the Croatian international Andre Kramaric. You know, Chelsea fans would be the first to tell you that the shift from the group stage to the knockout stages can mean a totally different dynamic, Lee.
Yeah, it's totally different type of football. You can't afford to slip up in the round of 16, that's for sure. But in group stages, you can afford a little mistake. Not anymore for Chelsea.
This is the lineup for the visitors today.
Stamford Bridge.
The emphasis very much on the positively.
Yeah, very much so. A narrow three in midfield with a number 10 supporting the two main strikers. A back four spread across the pitch. The fullbacks need to supply the width, but they also need to worry about defensively as well.
Jorginho. Barkley with it. Jorginho. On the ball, Dalla Costa. He has plenty of support. Barkley. Kramaric. Barkley. A really top-notch piece of defending. Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man. Lee, what do you anticipate seeing from him?
Well, when you're playing against a player, sometimes you're trying to...
Promising looking ball. It is a decent-looking attack here. And Kramaric on the ball. An attack full of promise. Safe pair of hands, did his job. Well, Gianluigi Buffon has been on the back pages of many a newspaper of late. The rumours are true. He is going to end his wonderful career at the end of this season. And what a loss for the club that is bound to be, Lee.
Well, legend is a very overused word in my book in football, but this guy deserves that label. He'll be sadly missed next season for sure. How do they make up for him not being there? Looks like the transfer window for me.
It's been well nigh impossible to escape all the news stories surrounding him ahead of the game. There are many who believe that this will be his final season, that he's on the verge of retiring, Lee.
Well, it will be a huge gap to fill if the rumours are right.
Well, as the attacking side, you might dispute it, but offside by a hair.
Yeah, spot on from the linesman. Spot on, but he was close.
That's the kind of shielding play you expect from him. Now with Ross Barkley. Conte. Kramaric. Conte. It's a perfect challenge. Barkley. Davide Zappacosta. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Conte. Far from a good pass. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. An abundance of space. N'Golo Conte, that's what he does. A foul, but advantage played.
Oh.
A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. And trouble here for N'Golo Conte, yellow card.
Well, he's mastered the art of closing down. On that occasion, not so.
No hiding from the fact that that was a very poor effort.
Oh, look away right now. Look at that. Absolutely awful effort.
Options in the centre. Well, it might still work out for them. Willian. Rudiger. Well, great read there to intercept. On the ball, Emerson. This is Loftus-Cheek. Conte. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes.
Wait a second.
So the first half draws to a close. And they begin the second half in the first leg of this Champions League round of 16 tie. Wanted to keep it but couldn't. This is Loftus-Cheek. On the ball, Emerson. Loftus-Cheek. And teammates to play it to. The Chelsea move still flowing, advantage to them. Shot attempted, and Chelsea have come up with a goal.
Well, they've crumbled. The defence crumbled in front of their eyes.
Goal for Chelsea.
And they are back underway. Chelsea with the advantage. He's found a pocket of space. Pretty routine there for the goalkeeper. And just a quick reminder, more live football coming your way here on EA TV. I think you might enjoy this game.
Yeah, game after game, the season is relentless.
Can he get them level? And he thwarted the attack with a masterful tackle. Well, there's no getting away from it. This is a massive story. Alexandre Lacazette could well be on his way to Lazio.
Well, Derek, I've heard around £50 million for this player. The bid's, I think, gone in. Will Arsenal accept that kind of cash for this lad?
Ball lost by Chelsea. Given away. Barkley with it. Kramaric. Good visualisation and execution. Substitution time. It is. And a substitution in the offing. Giving them the gift of possession. Jorginho. Zappacosta. Mastery of the passing game. He has plenty of support. The goals seem to be at his mercy, but defenders don't always have to touch the ball to have an influence.
No, it's that pressure that comes from the defender that makes him hurry his shot. Close.
Emerson. Conte now. Jimenez. Jorginho. Willian. Patient build-up at the moment. Zappacosta. Here's Willian. He knows he's got to react. Going well. It's opening up for them. Staunch rearguard action. Oh, maybe the equaliser. Still alive. Did take a touch on the way through. Hence a corner.
Number 8, Ross Barkley. Coming onto the pitch, number 17, Matteo Kovacic.
And firing it into the area. An attack full of promise, and you need your defender to take charge. Cross towards that far post. And the keeper certainly didn't want to gamble with that, and a corner it'll be. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. He's driven in the corner. Oh my goodness, that's gone all the way out for a throw-in.
Well, just listen to these Chelsea fans. The crowd very much behind the team. It's been a tough game, but not long to go now to see this out.
Stamford Bridge, show your appreciation for today's man of the match. Number 8, Ross Barkley.
The master of perfect defensive positioning, Conte. We have entered the final minute of normal time.
The fourth official has indicated...
Oh, that's an interesting pass.
2 minutes of any team.
Can they convert? What an important piece of defending. Dealing with the threat that was real. Pulisic. And there it is, the referee blows for full time. And my goodness, no wonder these home fans are ecstatic. Still, there is a...
I think Lineker has a star, but I don't know where. We'll see. Damn, I have to win this game.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. Derek Ray here on the commentary box, joined as always by former England defender Lee Dixon. And we're ready for the Champions League round of 16 second leg. This really should be a belter of a game, Lee.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. Chelsea probably just edged it after that first leg. I thought the tempo of the game they set, I thought they were brilliant in midfield. But overall, they can't afford to switch off. Still very, very tight.
And now this Champions League round of 16 second leg is underway.
Score.
Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today. A 4-4-2, but with the emphasis on attack.
Yeah, very much so, Derek. The number 10 will supply the support for the strikers. Three very, very narrow midfield players will also get forward. A little bit worried about the fullbacks exposed on that side. They need to be on their game when they don't have the ball.
And a look at the Chelsea starting 11. Antonio Rudiger starts alongside Jose Maria Jimenez in central defence. Mateo Kovacic starts alongside Jorginho in the centre of midfield. And up front, it's the Croatian international Andrej Kramaric. And Kramaric on the ball. Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow. Lee, what do you think we'll see from him?
Well, how do you stop him? 4 goals in 3 games. I suggest the defenders, not just one of them, 2s and 3s might be the case.
Quite a lot of discussion about him prior to this game. And the rumours coming out of the camp are that surely the equaliser. Corner kick played over. Well, he couldn't quite keep the header down.
Well, it was the pace on the cross. Sometimes with that much power on the cross, just cushion it, otherwise it goes over.
Jimenez. Jimenez. Jorginho. Barkley. It's been pretty well impossible to escape all the news stories surrounding him ahead of today's match. Axed from the starting 11, he has to be content with a place on the bench. Lee, what do you make of the situation?
Well, Derek, no.
Will he find the net? He must finish! What a vital intervention. Corner kick played in. Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. Doughty defending to win the ball back. And there might well be scope for them to counter-attack here. Davide Zappacosta. Barkley. Read it magnificently and intercepted. Well, that is how to run at defenders. Excellent refereeing. Advantage in operation. Fruitful looking attack. Patient enough build-up. Can they carve out a chance? Well, now it's with Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Emerson. Barkley. Mateo Kovacic. Jimenez. Here's Kovacic. Andrej Kramaric. Now can they counter clinically? Delightful pass. And a goal it is. And what a significant one. They're locked together again. You just can't divide these two teams. And extra time, a real possibility.
Well, don't you just love counter-attack football? Pace, power, coordination. The movement off the ball is absolutely brilliant. And there's a finish to match. Well, the manager knows that's plan A sorted. Got themselves back into this. Now can they go again?
So as far as the aggregate score is concerned, 1-1. Emerson. Jorginho. Now with Ross Barkley. Zappacosta has it. Barkley. Jorginho. Andrej Kramaric. Oh, they've lost it. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. And that's an important intervention. So the whistle then, we're up the... So the Champions League round of 16, second leg. The second half is underway. Jorginho. Now with Ross Barkley. Jorginho. Here's Kovacic. William. Jorginho. Andrej Kramaric. This is Loftus-Cheek. Tremendous ball played through. Possession changes hands, the interception there. A lot of live football to come right here on EA TV. And I very much hope you can join us for this game.
Yeah, game after game, the season is relentless, but players just love to play. Give them a game any day of the week. That should be a belter.
Losing possession here. Being pressed and pressed high.
No.
Here's Kovacic. application and execution from Jimenez. Very interesting to follow the speculation as regards Real Madrid in the sports blogs and tabloids. And it could be that they'll be getting an exciting new addition to the squad.
Well, Derek, there's normally no smoke without fire. The rumours have been rife. The fans will be excited about that. He's a proper player, isn't he? I'd sign him.
Emerson. Jorginho. Now with Ross Barkley. Just cutting off the supply. A bit of running room now on the wing. Now let's see about the cross. And he's headed it in!
Well, you will concede less goals if you stop the crosses. On this occasion, they don't, and they pay the ultimate penalty. The ball's in the back of the net. Stop the cross!
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we? So the aggregate...
Oh, where's Etienne?
Score currently stands at 2-1. Mateo Kovacic. It's with Willian. Now Zappacosta. Here's Kovacic. Jorginho. Well, now it's with Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Jorginho. Emerson. Jimenez. Rudiger. Now Jimenez. 15 minutes remaining. Jimenez. Barkley. Here's Kovacic. Zappacosta has it. On the ball, Rudiger. Jorginho. Jimenez. Jorginho. Mateo Kovacic. Really a very poor ball. Mateo Kovacic. Now Zappacosta. Jorginho. Very attractive looking move, easy on the eye, but nothing there. And 5 minutes to go. Well, when you can keep the ball like this, it's got to be really annoying for the opposition. Chance to attack using width. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. There it is, the final whistle, and that puts the official stamp on it. They are through to the next round.
Well, it's been a cracking tie. They probably deserve to go through with the football they played over the 2 legs. They'll be growing in confidence now, though. Just wonder how far this team can go.
I think it's accurate to say, Lee, that this man was the light bringer for his side.
He's always a man to watch for the opposition, but they couldn't keep tabs on him in that vital moment when he grabbed that goal.
Couldn't quite keep the header down.
Well, it was the pace on the cross Sometimes with that much power on the cross, just pushing it.
He must finish. What a vital intervention. Delightful pass. And a goal it is, and what a significant one. They're locked together again. You just can't divide these two teams. A bit of running room now on the wing. Well, let's see about the cross. And he's headed it in!
Real Madrid. on, guys. I'm gonna drink some water.
A game that should get pulses racing. Two of the foremost sides in Europe on a collision course. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV. Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, joined here on the commentary position as always by Lee Dixon. And we've got action for you from the Champions League quarter-final. Lee, this should be magnificent.
Well, experience counts for so much at this stage of the competition. The pointed end, this is where it all matters. Can they get into the semi-final? Senior players in that dressing room play a huge part.
Lee Dixon, there's no getting away from the fact that Real Madrid are
let's go.
Champions League royalty.
Absolutely, Derek. There's certain clubs around the world, Barcelona, Manchester United, teams like that with huge histories, and Real Madrid are right up there. They've won everything.
An important interception. The
1 second.
initial 11 today for the hosts. A 4-4-2, but with the emphasis on attack.
Yeah, very much so, Derek. The number 10 will supply the support for the strikers. Three very, very narrow midfield players will also get forward. A little bit worried about the full-backs exposed on that side. They need to be on their game when they don't have the ball.
And here's the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Sergio Ramos plays with Milan Skriniar in central defence. Toni Kroos plays with Casemiro in the centre of the pitch. And leading the line today is Karim Benzema. Toni Kroos. Patient enough build-up. Can they carve out a chance? Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Well, we know how troublesome he can be on the pitch, but what should we expect from him today, Lee?
He's really hit form of late. Defenders are really going to have to watch him. 4 goals in the last 3 matches.
Happy to take on the shot. Well, it was fired straight at the keeper. No real difficulties for him.
No, decent position from the goalkeeper. Poor shot, to be honest with you.
Nothing wrong with that idea. That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. Nothing wrong with the idea on the free kick, but the goalkeeper has it. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. Played into the centre of the box. Not all that convincing defensively. Well, many people have made this fellow the focus of attention ahead of today's match. If reports are to be believed, this could be his final season as a footballer. Could it be he's about to hang up his boots, Lee?
Well, I'm sure he'll think long and hard about it when the time is right. He has earned the right, though, to make that decision himself with his performances. He'll miss it, though, if he does retire, I can tell you. I do.
Mendy. Real Madrid get the throw-in.
He has so many defenders.
Useful looking position, you've got to say. Close with that one, Lee, but just couldn't keep the shot down.
Yeah, the keeper's beaten, but so is the goal.
Mendy. Modric. Mendy. Casemiro. Hazard. Here's Modric. Crossing possibilities. And the defender finding a solution to the problem. Oh, they've lost it. It did take a touch on the way through, hence a corner. He's driven in the corner. Well, it has come to nothing. Course. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Great challenge, he got nothing but ball. Karim Benzema. Good tackle, it'll be a throw. And very deftly cut out. Mendy. Hazard. The ball with Luka Modric. Well, now here's Eden Hazard. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. Hazard. Good idea, that particular move, but not to be. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. And with that, the first half draws to... And so they kick off the second half in this Champions League quarter-final first leg. This is Sergio Ramos. Mendy. Here's Ramos. This is Kroos. Hazard. Benzema. On to Bale. An attack full of promise. Modric! And he's fired it against the post. Well, you might say he'll be happy. And attempting the through ball. He might be able to make it through. Can't miss, surely. And a goal it is, the opener in this game.
Well, keep it tight, that's what both managers would have been saying. But now the opening goal's gone in. Tactics have got to change. Wow, what a lovely goal. The finish had to come after this pass that split the defence in half. Great goal.
The opening goal of the game then. Bale. Here's Carvajal. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. Benzema. Clear foul, but a Real Madrid advantage. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. And deep into the penalty area. And a no-nonsense clearance. Casemiro. Crossing opportunity. It's been aimed towards the front post. Well, just a quick reminder, more live football coming your way here on EA TV. I think you might enjoy this game.
Yeah, that looks a great matchup, doesn't it? Looking forward to some fast... flowing football there.
And it is substitution time at this juncture, not just from one side, but from both. The ball with Luka Modric. Mendy. Casemiro. Well, we usually take rumours with a pinch of salt, but I must say they've been out there for a while, namely that Barcelona could be on the verge of adding to their team.
Well, Derek, there's nothing like a transfer rumour to liven a dressing room up. Puts a spring in the step of the players, especially if you hear he plays in your position.
Fruitful looking attack. From so far away, it didn't appear to be the high percentage option. Close though.
Well, it surprised everybody, including me. Long-range effort, and it wasn't too far off, was it?
Here is Marco Asensio. Modric. Benzema. Mendy. Modric. They're advancing here, Real Madrid. Can they take advantage of the position they're in? And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. Well, they have been getting 3 substitutes warmed up. And by the look of it, all 3 are coming on. Played in there. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Luka Modric. And options in the centre. Clattered away.
Well, just listen to the atmosphere, Derek. It's been such a tight game, but can they see this out now? The fans are certainly doing their bit.
Well, he was in the right place to intercept. Hazard on the ball. Kroos. Benzema. Mendy. Karim Benzema. And now here's Eden Hazard. Carvajal. Here is Marco Asensio. The electronic board has been held aloft. 2 additional minutes here. Promising looking ball. He continues to make hay. Can he finish this? Well, they'll be looking to add to their advantage from this corner. Substitution for Real Madrid. And now the delivery. And he's headed it in!
Well, quite a lot of the time you need good movement to get away from your marker, but you also need brilliant delivery. And this is as good as it gets. What a header.
Let's have another view of that goal. So 2-0 now. And there it is, the referee blows for full time. And my goodness, no wonder these home fans are ecstatic. Still, there is a job to do, but they must fancy the chances based on this performance.
Well, going into a first leg, you take a lead before a ball is kicked. They've got that lead. Can they keep it in the second leg? Really delicately poised this one.
With the idea on the free kick, but the goalkeeper has it. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. Close with that one, Lee, but just couldn't keep the shot down.
Yeah, the keeper's beaten, but so is the goal.
And attempting the through ball. He might be able to make it through. Can't miss, surely. And a goal it is, the opener in this game.
Well, keep it tight, that's what both managers would have been in.
Fruitful looking attack. From so far away, it didn't appear to be the high percentage option. Close though.
Well, he surprised everybody, including me. Long range effort.
Let's go. He's right-footed.
A really exciting night ahead of us here at the Santiago Bernabeu in Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, joined by Lee Dixon in the commentary position, and we're getting ready for a quarter-final second leg match in the Champions League. Lee, this ought to be special.
Well, the visitors played really well in the home leg, gaining that small lead. But this is a different story, away from their ground, away from their fans. Who knows how they're going to react? Really excited about this one, Derek.
Dissect the Real Madrid side. Thibaut Courtois, the Belgian, will be in goal. Sergio Ramos plays with Milan Skriniar in central defence. Toni Kroos plays with Casemiro in the centre of the pitch. And leading the line today is Karim Benzema. And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today. The emphasis very much on the positive, Lee.
Yeah, very much so. A narrow three in midfield with a number 10 supporting the two main strikers. A back four spread across the pitch. The fullbacks need to supply the width, but they also need to worry about defensively as well.
Toni Kroos. Modric. Hazard on the ball. An important interception. Given away. I think he knew he was guilty of fouling. Free kick conceded. Well, that could be his final rebuke, I think, and the referee's making that absolutely clear.
Well, I like that, Derek. Good refereeing. Nice and strong. Told the player exactly what he was thinking.
Karim Benzema. Mendy. Hazard. A small victory for the defender against Hazard. Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. Lee, in particular, what do you expect to see from his game?
Well, every defender goes into a game not wanting 3 goals in 3 games to be the player you're playing against, and that's the case today.
Benzema. Luka Modric. Benzema. Goalkeeping of the very highest order.
Oh, it was a great shot as well. Great shot, great save.
Kroos with the corner. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. Well, the pass not finding its target. Bale. And now here's Eden Hazard. Modric. Well, they keep working away, looking for passing lanes. Not all that convincing defensively. Well, plenty of talk about him from the pundits coming into today's match. If reports are to be believed, this could be his final season as a footballer. Could it be he's about to hang up his boots, Lee?
Well, I'm sure he'll think long and hard about it when the time is right. He has earned the right, though, to make that decision himself with his performances. He'll miss it, though, if he does retire, I can tell you. I do.
Crossing possibilities. Can he take the chance? It has to be. Well, it's goal after goal after goal. Just no end to this. A brilliant display.
As we can see, right place at the right time. Striker's instinct is to be there or thereabouts. Keeper has no chance.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle.
Well, enjoy the good days as a coach. It can be a roller coaster ride, I can tell you that.
Well, you just feel it might be getting away from them. 3-0 on aggregate. Benzema wasteful with that one.
No. What?
It's a weighted pass. A chance to revisit the goal. On aggregate, it's 3-1. Alert defending. And the cross is very much on, foiling them effectively. Here's Carvajal. Bodies forward and the break looks on. This is Gareth Bale. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Of course. Not what he was intending. Bad pass. Robbed them. And that is that. Half-time here on the... Second and decisive leg of this Champions League quarter-final, and the second half begins. He's using his strength to good effect. Just not looking confident in possession. Benzema. And Bale prepared to fire. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Carvajal. Not really the ideal clearance. Completely misfired with that one. A long way off target.
Yeah, but it goes in the top corner and your hero. It was worth an effort.
Substitution for Real Madrid. And a quick reminder, we have plenty. Delightful pass. Not to be this time. This is Sergio Ramos. Casemiro. Well, the story is not a new one. Considerable speculation, and if the rumours are to be believed, PSG could be about to get the manly.
Well, time will tell, Derek. I'm surprised it's not happened already, to be fair. The grapevine has been red hot. I'm not surprised he doesn't half catch the eye when I see him play.
Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. The ball with Luka Modric. Luka Modric with the pass. Well, not quite. Thou shalt not pass was the message delivered. And he's fired over the corner. Tremendous block. Ideal for the goalkeeper, for any keeper. Casemiro. And that puts them in position. And now here's Eden Hazard. Marco Asensio at the far post. And he's clear as lines. Here's Carvajal. Magnificent defending. Modric. This is Kroos. Carvajal. Moving the ball nicely, looking for that final pass. And scope for the cross. Just too close to the goalkeeper in the end, wasn't it?
Yeah, poor technique.
What is the subs?
Really, and the goalkeeper's not troubled.
Karim Benzema. He's going forward well here. Hazard. This is Kroos. Casemiro. Hazard. Asensio. Carvajal. And return to Marco Asensio. Kroos. Hazard. Cross blocked. 5 minutes of the 90 still to go, and the teams cannot be separated. Here's Carvajal. Here is Marco Asensio. Couldn't hang on to it. And slipped through by Karim Benzema. And it's come off the keeper. An example of a goalkeeper on top of his game, Lee.
Well, that is genius. Absolutely genius.
They decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Modric. Crossing possibilities. And positioned at the back post, it's Marco Asensio. And the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. An important interception. And that is all. The final whistle has sounded, and that makes it official. They're through to the next round.
Well, through by the narrowest of margins. You have to say they deserved it over the two legs. Just.
Luka Modric. Goalkeeping of the very highest order.
Oh, it was a great shot as well. Great shot, great save.
Crossing possibilities. Can he take the chance? It has to be. Well, it's goal after goal after goal. Just no end to this. A brilliant display.
Sorry guys. Let's see if this works. Yeah.
And underway now in this Champions League semi-final first leg. A highly purposeful attack this, the emphasis on getting the ball forward. Trying his luck from long range. Hugo Lloris with a straightforward save. Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow. Lee, what do you think we'll see from him?
Well, as soon as you start putting the ball in the net, 3 goals in the last 3 games, that breeds confidence. And when you've got a player that sharp in front of goal, he's a huge asset to the team.
Here's Ndombele. Sissoko. Ndombele. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. Tottenham couldn't maintain possession. It's been well nigh impossible to escape all the news stories surrounding him ahead of the game. If you believe the stories coming out of the camp, this could be his final season. Could he be thinking about hanging up his boots?
Well, Derek, if those rumours are true, it's going to be a big loss for this club. They've really come to love him here. His performances have been superb.
Son seducing with his passing. He had a bit of work to do in getting to that through ball, the goalkeeper. Well, the more you watch Spurs on the Champions League stage, the more you think, Lee, they have a chance of lifting that coveted trophy.
Yeah, there's a few more pieces of the jigsaw to go in for me, but they are a team to be reckoned with. Every part of their team is emerging as a real talent, and put them all together, you've got a good team.
Kane. Can they hit on the break? Sissoko. Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. Lucas with it. Throw in here for Spurs. He has been deemed to be offside, not by much, Lee.
Brilliant, brilliant officiating, that is. Look at that, spot on.
Just not looking confident in possession. Now he must favour the cross. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Kane, and a chance for them to notch in front. Absolutely magnificent goalkeeping.
Oh, he's almost turning away. He thinks he's scored. The goalkeeper doesn't.
Son, and Eriksen's in the vicinity here. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Robbed them. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. Shot attempted. But he's such a highly respected goalkeeper, Hugo Lloris.
Well, the fans haven't had much to cheer about, have they? But a goal here would be huge.
Cleared away comprehensively. Staunch rearguard action. Lucas with it. Ryan Sessegnon has it. Lost it. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Klostermann. Moving forward effectively. Crossing possibilities. That is that for the first half. Second half of this Champions League semi-final first leg underway. Sessegnon. Ndombele. Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. Now Harry Kane. They've regained possession. Well, a quick reminder, we have plenty of live football in store for you right here on EA TV.
Yeah, Derek, should be a great atmosphere there. It's one I would be tuning in for if I wasn't there with you.
Well, he's thwarted him almost effortlessly. And space for the cross. Spot on with that tackle. Eriksson. It's with Lucas Klostermann. Giving the ball away. Klostermann. Son. Eriksson. Eriksson. Sissoko. Lucas prepared to fire. Well, that is a defender's job to come to the rescue. A good-looking move. Well, he's given us away. It is a decent-looking attack here. And Eriksson's in the vicinity here. Smuggled away. Showing a real desire to win it back. Given away by Tottenham. Excellent defending. Now Sissoko. Klostermann. Sissoko. It's with Lucas Klostermann. Very comfortable when in possession. Well, they're moving the ball neatly enough. Just looking for that decisive pass. He has time to play it over. Kane. Son. Son with the pass, but not what he had in mind. Not much time to make up his mind. A bit sloppy in possession. Advantage Spurs. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. Given away. Good-looking sequence. Back from the byline. We wondered if a goal was forthcoming, but it has arrived now.
Well, finally the deadlock has been broken. Not long to go now. How will that affect the opposition? Well, as we can see, if a striker is free in the box and the great ones just stand still, they know chances will come in that position, and he wasn't disappointed.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. And it's a case of just 5 minutes left. Ndombele. Now Sissoko. Eriksson. An unforced error, you've got to say. And fed forwards. Oh, surely. And this time, it's in.
Well, it's a lovely goal. The pass was sublime, but then the finish. Not easy sometimes when you have so much time to think about it.
Well, let's go back to the goal that was scored. So 2-0 now. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. And just the 1 minute left in normal time here. And there it is, the referee blows for full time. And my goodness, no wonder these home fans are ecstatic. Still, there is a job to do, but they must fancy their chances based on this performance.
Well, to be honest with you, Derek, after the first leg in a semi-final, I'd take any advantage. It is a small one, not comfortable one, but you'd rather go into the second leg up than down. So, lot to play for, still very, very tight.
And underway now in this Champions League semi-final first leg. And he was in the right place to intercept. Shot attempted. And he's such a highly respected goalkeeper, Hugo Lloris.
Well, the fans haven't had much to cheer about.
Back from the byline. And fed forwards. Oh, surely. Hello, a warm welcome, and this is the scene here in North London. I'm Derek Ray, joined in the commentary position by Lee Dixon. And Spurs have work to do in the second leg of this Champions League semi-final. I can't wait for this, Lee.
Well, thank you, Derek. Really interesting game, the first leg. They've got that small advantage. What do? Do they sit back on that? Or do they come at the home side? I'm sure there's goals in this game.
He continues to make hay. He might be able to profit from the wide position. Here's Ndombele. And very deftly cut out. And Spurs will go with this starting 11. Pretty well balanced, this formation, Lee.
Yeah, it can be a 4-2-3-1 in the offensive mode, but it can also go back to a 4-5-1 when you're defending. The lone striker will be supported by...
Son is in. And offside is the decision. It must have been very closely.
Well, yeah, the linesman's got the best view of them all. I think he got that right.
And we're focusing on a player who just seems to get better and better and better. Heung-min Son. What do you expect to see from him today, Lee?
Well, if I'm a teammate of this lad, I want to get the ball to him as often as I can because he's a safe pair of hands. Give him the ball, normally something happens. The link-up play between the different departments of the team is second to none.
And thwarted there, following the cross. Dyer. Here's Ndombele. Christian Eriksen now. Lucas Moura. Not all that hard to deal with crosses like that. That is how to apply the pressure. Kane. Eriksen. Eriksen! And a goal here! They've given themselves a chance, but need one more goal to force extra time.
Well, here's the replay. Sometimes keepers use those posts as the part of their defence, but not on that occasion. In off the woodwork.
2-1 is the aggregate lead. Manoeuvring his way forward. And there's the feed into the box. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. Can he make it count? Well, it's all going so swimmingly for them here. Another goal. And now it's a matter of avoiding any silly mistakes.
We can take another look here. I'm sure the keeper is frustrated with the defending. Just afforded too much time in the box, and he's never going to miss that.
So the aggregate advantage, 3-1. It's been well nigh impossible to escape all the news stories surrounding him ahead of the game. If reports are to be believed, this could be his final season as a footballer. Could it be he's about to hang up his boots, Lee?
Well, I'm sure he'll think long and hard about it when the time is right. He has earned the right, though, to make that decision himself with his performances. He'll miss it, though, if he does retire, I can tell you. I do.
On and on he goes. And a wretched cross, really, over everyone. Passes like that, very much in his repertoire. Kane. Eric Dyer. Ryan Sessegnon has it. Lucas with it. Lucas. Now Dyer. Eriksen. Whatever it takes to keep them out. And firing it into the area. Foiling them effectively. Ryan Sessegnon has it. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. An awful lot of green space to run into. Options in the centre. A cross lacking guile and accuracy.
As indicated, there will be a
The
minimum
referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Lucas with it. He continues his run. No more time left. That is it for the first half here at the home of Tottenham. And they're underway in the second half of this Champions League semi-final second leg. Read it magnificently and intercepted. Showing teamwork and commitment. Lucas. Here's Ndombele. Not getting anxious when they have the ball. That's a lovely ball. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. But it's just about a case of wall-to-wall football live with us here on EA TV. Lee and I will be with you for this game coming up.
Yeah, Derek, should be a great atmosphere there. It's one I would be tuning in for if I wasn't there with you.
He was in the right place to intercept. He might be able to profit from the wide position. But he dealt with that ball played in rather well. And 30 minutes left for play in this match. Not a good pass. Lucas with it. Eric Dyer. Lucas. Ndombele. Sissoko. Eriksen's pass needed to be a little bit better, making sure nothing untoward happened. Here's Ndombele. Son. It's with Lucas Klostermann. Sissoko. Eriksen. And begging to be put away. And they've scored! An important goal, but still a mountain to climb. They need 2 more goals because of the away goals rule. So on aggregate it stands at 3-2. It is to be a throw-in. And a change for Spurs at this juncture. And showing fine vision. Dyer. Happy to pass the ball, but remaining patient. And it's a matter of what occurs in the final 15 minutes. Untidy in possession. And it might be. And it's gone in. Just what the doctor ordered. Things looking very bright for them now with this buffer.
Well, here it is again, Derek. The way to the pass is excellent and the finish clinical. Lovely play.
A chance to revisit the goal.
Well, his players have followed his every command and some. The coach must be delighted.
Goals galore on aggregate. 4-2 is the lead. thinking of the game to win possession back. Can they get in behind them? Must score! Can they put it away? And cleared away.
Well, I thought that was the game right there, Derek. The keeper will be getting all the plaudits if they hold on to this.
5 minutes remaining, and level pegging here. A chance maybe from the wide position. Veering in field here. Showing plenty of defensive acumen and conceding the throw-in. Spurs to make a personnel switch now. And options in the centre. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. It might be on for them. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. He's driven in the corner. It really is such a free-scoring performance. Just nothing the defenders can do about it, seemingly.
Well, it's almost a perfect headed goal. Brilliant delivery into the danger area. Good movement, back of the net.
Well, let's go back to the goal that was scored. The aggregate lead they have stands at 5 goals to 2. There goes the final whistle. Let the celebrations begin. They are through to the Champions League final.
Well, going into this semi-final, you'd expect teams to be nervous, not sure of the outcome. When we look...
Can he make it count? And it might be. real excitement and anticipation here. A cup final about to be decided. Who will hold the trophy aloft? We'll have every kick of the ball for you live on EA TV. It is something very special indeed to make it to a UEFA Champions League final. Now these two teams intent upon tasting glory. Welcome to the showpiece event on the European club calendar. Derek Ray here on the commentary position, joined tonight for live coverage by the former Arsenal and England fullback, Lee Dixon. I can't wait for this, Lee.
Well, I'm so excited for everybody, the fans, everybody connected to both clubs. But it's the players I'm so excited for. I've never actually played in a Champions League final, but played in other finals. I know what they're feeling. We can see the nerves already starting to jangle. How do you cope with those nerves, Derek? How do you settle yourself down before what's going to become probably the biggest game of your career?
Introducing the starting players for Manchester City. Ederson, the Brazilian, between the posts. Kevin De Bruyne starts with Rodri in central midfield. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. City know that wide area is really opening up. And the cross is very much on. And he's beaten him here. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Intelligent threaded pass here. He might be able to make it through. And it's there for him. Suffice it to say, his edge is blunt. Poor effort.
Well, he got a lot right there, but he got one thing wrong, and that was the finish.
A look at the opposition starting lineup today. The emphasis very much on the positive, Lee.
Yeah, very much so. A narrow three in midfield with a number 10 supporting the two main strikers. The back four spread across the pitch. The fullbacks need to supply the width, but they also need to worry about defensively as well.
They did have the ball, but not anymore. This could be an interesting avenue. Wonderful chance. Sadly, you've got to say, miles off target.
Well, if it had just bent it or maybe just gone for a bit more accuracy. Instead, he went for the strong shot and he just fluffed his lines.
Well, he's featured on the back pages of quite a few newspapers in recent days. If reports are to be believed, this could be his final season as a footballer. Could it be he's about to hang up his boots, Lee?
Well, I'm sure he'll think long and hard about it when the time is right. He has earned the right, though, to make that decision himself with his performances. He'll miss it, though, if he does retire.
Can't miss, surely! Almost what you might call a jaw-dropping save.
Oh, he's got no right to make that save. It's absolutely fantastic.
Played into the centre of the box. Staunch rearguard action. And it was turned out, so a throw-in will be next. It needs an accurate cross. De Bruyne. Now Silva. Rodri. De Bruyne. Excellent. Bernardo Silva distributing intelligently. Not problematic for the keeper. The ball with Rodri. A lot of momentum about this Manchester City attack. What can they do from here? It's got to be! And the goalkeeper, as you would expect, once again doing his job.
Yeah, that's it, his job. Get behind the ball and save it.
Well, Lee, we tend to associate you with Arsenal, but you grew up following Manchester City. What would it mean to them to win the Champions League?
Well, it'd mean a lot to me, and it certainly mean a lot to the neighbours over the road at Manchester United. Can City add to their Premier League titles? Questions will be answered tonight.
Passing it with a bit of panache. Clattered away. It looks promising. What an important piece of defending. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. Ball. Bruyne. It's with David Silva. Mendy. And getting the ball forward is the key for Manchester City here. Will there be any end products? And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time.
2 minutes of added time.
And that signals the end of a tight, tense first half. We're still waiting, Lee, for someone or something to kickstart this Champions League final.
Not the best, is it? I'm thinking about my half-time cup of tea and my refreshments and my vegetarian pie, to be honest with you. Let's hope that the half-time team talk from both coaches changes the outcome of this game.
And it will be a steak pie for me, as long as somebody can provide it. Wonderful chance! Sadly, you've got to say... Into the second half then, in this battle for Champions League glory. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. Will it lead to the goal that puts them ahead? Oh, it's off the post!
Well, Derek, there's nothing between these two teams in terms of possession. Can someone take control of this game? Take a few more risks? Hopefully we'll see a goal soon.
He has time to play it over. Firing it in. Emerson had so much work to do.
Oh, he did, and didn't he do it well? Well done, boy.
A change in the offing for City. Over it comes. Lacking in direction with that header. He was under duress.
Yeah, the defender just put him off a little bit, but it was worth an effort. If he goes in, he's a hero.
Laporte. De Bruyne. It's with Laporte. But it has been a colossal story, an interesting one. Mario Mandzukic might well be on his way to Frankfurt, Lee.
Well, Derek, there's normally no smoke without fire. The rumours have been rife. The fans will be excited about that. He's a proper player, isn't he? I'd sign him.
Far from a good pass. Real danger. He's gone for power, Lee, but it's wide.
Well, no real direction. But the power was there, and you're right, it's just gone past the post.
So 2 substitutes to come on in one go. It's with Laporte. And now Kevin De Bruyne. The ball with Rodri. Sané. On and on he goes. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. Did look as though they might be onto something for a second or so. De Bruyne now. Rodri. And Manchester City moving the ball with purpose. Joao Cancelo. Rodri. Now Silva. Good pressure to win the ball back high up the pitch. He succeeds in clearing it. It's going to be a double substitution. Mendy. Sterling. De Bruyne. Sterling. He has been deemed to be offside, not by much, Lee.
Brilliant, brilliant officiating, that is. Look at that, spot on.
And it's a matter of what occurs in the final 15 minutes. Well, they get high marks for that move, but they couldn't make it count. Dangerous looking through ball. And up for grabs off the keeper. An attack full of promise. He continues his run. And that is the sort of tackle he had scripted in his mind. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. It looks promising. Nothing wrong with that idea. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Superb save, and still they're level.
Oh, I love goals at the end of games, but I also love saves like that. Brilliant, brilliant goalkeeping.
Something you don't see every day of the week. A triple substitution here. And now the delivery. Well, not quite. Sané has it. Just a couple of minutes left for play. Laporte. De Bruyne. We've been waiting to find out. Now we know. A minimum of 3 added minutes here. And that was a very fine read. They cannot be separated here, and it's on to extra time. And so the story continues. The first period of extra time, and no one is leaving.
Well, fitness levels are going to be tested now, Derek.
Mendy. Alderweireld. Fernandinho. Aguero. Far from typical of Aguero to give it away in that fashion. A chance maybe from the wide position. Safe pair of hands, did his job. Laporte. Sterling. Now Mendy. Fernandinho with it. Strength and control, a big part of his game. And that puts him in position. And Sterling has it. Staunch rearguard action. Aguero in the middle. Wonderful block. And De Bruyne punching it clear. Now can they make something happen? And the first period of extra time comes to an end. So many now having to play through the pain barrier. Underway in the second period of extra time. Still passing it around with authority. And scope for the cross. De Bruyne. Aguero. Sané. Very good reading of the game to win possession back. Promising looking ball. Can they put it away? Well, 5 minutes remaining in this, the second period of extra time. Into the advanced position. Can they get in behind them? Beautifully disguised ball. Can they slot it home? Textbook defending inside the box. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. After 120 minutes, they cannot be set. And now it is all about the penalty shootout. And he's tucked his penalty away, Lee.
Well, he held his nerve, simple as that.
Can he convert? He's gambled on direction and won.
Well, he's got his angles right.
Oh, he saved it!
Well, the goalkeeper guessed, but he guessed the right way. Good save.
And he's beaten the keeper.
No doubt. Head down. Lovely strike.
In it goes.
Well, that's why players practice penalties in training.
Can he get the better of the keeper? And the penalty converted here.
Well, that's hours of practice, Derek. Hours of practice.
His turn to try to convert from the... And he's opted for finesse, but not the desired result, Lee.
Well, that's just not very good at all.
Job done from the spot.
Well, professional job. Well done.
You want a pressure cooker? This is it. He must. Goalkeeper beaten from the spot.
Bread and butter, Derek. Bread and butter.
And now he knows what's on the line. If he scores, they win. And just like that, he's come up with the save.
Well, you have to have strong hands.
And he's denied them from the spot.
Oh, it's lovely goalkeeping, really is.
It comes down to this, a goal, and they win the game. He's gambled on direction and won.
Well, he's got his angles right there. Just look at that.
And he scores from the spot.
Confident, head down, lovely strike.
And up he comes, doing his best to remain focused. And now it is truly